It's I like to keep one video under 15 minutes, but this one might be longer, this one might not be longer. It all depends on my mood. So far, I have, I want to get some stuff out. You know, it's Sunday morning, bright and early at that, and I have nothing to do. So yeah, this is my new norm, and you might see more of this, and I'm okay with that. Probably different with setup and everything, but yeah. But yeah, let's see what else. How old am I? I'm 38, 38 years old. I'm an 80s kid. I love the 80s and everything that has to do with it. That's how I was raised. I love bright colors and everything. So yeah, that's my generation. You know, I grew up with Saturday morning cartoons, while most people had Cartoon Network, which I didn't get the Cartoon Network till 1997. Yeah, that's how I am. Because when I was growing up, we only had three channels, if not four. And I was living in the country in Florida, actually the Panhandle side of Florida. So you're alone to Gulf of Mexico, and you just and I was like in that southern tip of Georgia. So in that area, we only had three or four channels back in the 80s. We didn't really get more until the end of the 80s, like 1988, 1989. And how, and then your next question is, how did I get into drag, or how did you get into dressing up? Really simple. 1988 hairspray, Divine, and that's how I got my name. That is basically how I got into drag, and becoming you know the art of illusion of a female. Looking at her, she inspired me. I loved her makeup, and I was like, ooh, I want to be her. And that was like at the age of 6 going on 7. My life has been very good. I mean, I have parents that basically, you know, were pretty open with certain most days. I mean, I they tried to get me to wear more blue than anything, and I was like, give me pink, give me black, give me hot pink, give me hot purple. And they did at certain points, but yeah, it was basically a good life, and when you start to grow up, that's when actually I didn't start finding myself until after high school. After high school, I knew like something was different. Well, then again, when I was in high school, I knew that I was different because I went to a Southern Baptist Christian school thinking that, you know, basically I could be changed. I could be changed into a God fearing person. Instead, it did the opposite. It did the opposite because basically I wanted to basically explore many options on being myself instead of just being, you know, I guess, No, I mean, I believe there is a higher being, but I just don't want it shoved in my face every single time. And that's what it was doing, like all through my, not mostly childhood, but basically teenage and high school years. And when I graduated high school, I was so glad to be out of that environment that I decided that, hey, I need to find myself and I need to find myself now. But this, but that process was, that process was basically a, it wasn't overnight. It was not overnight at all. It was basically, it took a while. And, and when we find yourself, you have to come to an acceptance that you are that person. You can't lie to yourself that you're not that person. You have to accept it. And there was like a lot of people that wanted to basically, they basically wanted me to be, that norm or that person that they wanted me to be. But I was like, you know what? That's not going to happen. I can only be myself and I can only live for myself. And if you're experiencing the same thing, the only tip I can give you is basically live for yourself, not live for nobody else. Why are you living for somebody else when they have a life of their own? Live for yourself. Do what makes you happy. If it makes you happy, then good, Make it fulfilled. Make it something that you can tell yourself 10 or 20 years or 50 years or if not 100 years. I did this. This is what made me happy. This is what makes me happy. I did this. As long as you're not breaking any type of laws or anything like that, you're fine. If you're trying to come out, which, I came out to certain people. I mean, it was like, it was great. But, certain people, accepted, certain people did not. Oh, well. You can't live your life to please other people. You have to please yourself and then look out for yourself, but also look out for other people. And if they're not on board with you, they're just an anchor that you're dragging, and you don't want that. I like to walk around just I don't like to. I'm the type of person that do not like to stay in one place. I like to actually walk and actually roam and you know feel great. I mean, it gives me time to concentrate on certain things. Oh yeah, yeah, I have like a underlying ADHD, but that's just I think we're kind of outgrowing that just a little bit. It was hard for me to stay in one place as a kid, so yeah, staying in a chair. Oh no, I had to like get up and everything, but you know, as far as learning, I didn't have a problem with that. It was just I was bored and I wanted to just jump around, do something disruptive in class. Mm, I think everybody had the disruptive time as a kid, and if you didn't, you're lying. But but then again, you probably had those less than 10% that probably did. So I can't really speak for everybody that wasn't disruptive when they were going to school. Yes, but yeah, and like this, I am still open for questions. If you're, if you have any type of questions for me, I think I gave a little synopsis of who I am. I mean, I can go further, and I will, in these type of videos, I would go further. But until then, I hope y'all have a great day. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, well, whatever. But I would love to hear your comments. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, link it down below. Or if you have any type of private type of stuff, you can link it on my IG. So until then, you have a great day.